So, hi, all. This is Hema. Today we are going to speak about Gouda Howe International Bridge. We have team of six peoples. I'll be telling and explaining about the overview, the summary of how the International Bridge comes up, and followed by Shravya will be explaining the initiation, the project initiation. So after that, Srinath will be explaining the project planning and how it goes on from how we have planned about this project, and Shob will be do the execution process, and Tejashwini will be explaining about the control and monitoring of how Gouda, how International Bridge works off. And last but not least, Manikant will be explaining about the response and contribution factors of that. So going on to the overview. Going on to the overview and the summary of this project. So, the Gouda Howe International Bridge is an ongoing, a large-scale civil infrastructure project. So it involves the construction of 6-lane bridges to connect the busiest crossing point across the US and Canada border. So this project is being sponsored by the Bridging North America BNA, and the overall budget will be the 5.7 billion Canadian dollars. So the project owner and the sponsor is Bridging North America, a private sector's entity selected on consensus from both parties to build, maintain, finance, and cooperate the bridge and its facilities. So BNA, the Bridging North America, is expected to use, as I said earlier, it's like around 5.7 billion Canadian dollars on this project from its start date until its completion of 2024. Several parties and entity will be involved in the project because of this extent and the complexity. This will be useful at the various level and the capacity in the projects. The primary stakeholders in this project are the United States and the Canadian government, who will be leverage the service of BNA throughout the project life cycles. Monetarists and the pedestrians are also crucial in this project, and their contribution will be the crucial in the design and the testing phases. The local business and the governments stand to benefit from the project as they will be indirectly affected. Additionally, regulator standards and the frameworks from the regulator or the compliances and the environment agents make them the crucial stakeholders. So, as of now, we have seen the overview of Gouda Howe International Bridge. Moving on to the next slide, how about the project initiation will be explained by Shravya.
Hello, this is Shravya. I'll be explaining about the project initiation. Uh, the high level requirement for this project is building a 6-lane bridge to connect USA and Canada. Both countries must enhance their facilities on either side to bolster accessibility and connectivity without compromising border security. All project components must align with international compliance requirements and integrate environmental sustainability. ISO standards and industry best practices will be integrated in project initiation and planning. For this project, all stakeholders have green-lighted BNA to implement the project on their behalf to build a 6-lane bridge and include toll collection facilities. Add ports of entries for each nation, include paths for cyclists and pedestrians, and connections to major highways on both sides of the border. Integrate border inspection facilities for both nations. All stakeholders will operate in collaborative environment that promotes engagement and knowledge sharing to facilitate successful project implementation. And the next slide will be explained by my friend Srinath. Thank you.
Hi, this is myself, Srinath. The project execution. The BNA is responsible for all activities in the project. It has been a given authority for both parties to design and build the bridge as per the approved high-level requirements. As such, it will also cover all costs of the project to facilitate and streamline the implementation. Upon the completion of the construction of the bridge and the required approval facilities, BNA will also operate and maintain the bridge over the proposed duration of 30 years of the bridge life cycle. The BNA will follow the standard PMBOK approach that leverages a waterfall methodology with a five-stage implementation. The five stages are initiation, planning, execution, control, and closeout, and culminate in the desired final product, a bridge, and a various support facilities. All stakeholders must reach a consensus to approve a project phase, including the request for proposal and procurement among the other functions. The bridge construction will follow detailed design and engineer the principal compliances and regularity requirements for the port and border facilities. Will integrated with the safety security as the fundamental components needed by the bridge. Thank you. My next slide will be taken by my friend Shoaib.
Um, Hi all, this is Shoaib. Uh, I will be explain how the project will implementations. The whole project will be implemented under the direction and control of the project manager. The project manager will be chosen as the point person for BNA and will mediate communication between stakeholder and the project team during implementation. To accomplish this, the project manager will determine the project activities and tasks required to achieve the milestone and deliverables culminating in the desired outcome. The project manager will be schedule tasks and allocate resources based on needs, scope, and resources with respect to the scope approved charter and requirement. As a result, they will provide effectively management by leveraging their leadership principles and styles. For a successful completion, to meet established and approved requirements, the project must be delivered on time, closely follow, and manage the budget components, focused on project quality by proactively and strategically managing project risk. Reference by Ahmadi Javid and Fatimina and Gumendan 2020. It is crucial to promote and facilitate knowledge sharing through stakeholder engagement in a collaborating framework. Above all, no components of the project and its entire life cycle and related elements can be allowed to violate regulatory and compliance standard. Next slide will be presented by my friend Tejaswini.
Hi, good day, everyone. This is Tejaswini, and I'm here to present the control and monitoring of Gordie International Bridge. And coming to the project quality assurance and control, it will be implemented and managed by the project manager. This will assign with the management plans in the project, which includes planning to manage the risk, scope, communication, cost, time, and project quality. Proactive risk management approach is fundamental success in this project. The timeline is short and there is no minimal room for errors. Therefore, the project team will be tasked by actively identifying and logging errors and risk in a risk register during the course of the project. The project manager is always responsible for maintaining and updating the risk register in tandem with implementation to ensure projects are effectively managed. The change management is a major component of this project and a proactive approach to risk management, which will integrate elements that address it. And upon identification, they will be required to undertake extensive evaluation of the risk to identify its potential impacts and its probability. With these two parameters, the project manager will use a probability impact matrix to prioritize risk and determine the effective mitigation and management strategy. As well as the project management and the team will leverage an effective communication plan to facilitate information exchange and message transfer in the project. For this, a clear message strategy is to ensure effective communication with the right audience. The integrity and accuracy of messages will be crucial in the project, and thus the need for transparency and honesty. As I just said, the project management and the team must implement a clear communication schedule for consistency and ensure that all communication serves specific objectives to eliminate ambiguity. Thanks, everyone. And my next slide will be presented by Manikant Reddy regarding the factors responsible and the controlling factors of the bridge.
Hi everyone, my name is Manikant and I'm here to explain the response and contributing factors of the bridge. And coming to this, international bridge will be successful project for variety of reasons, ranging and economic to the social and political benefits. The planning that integrates contribution from multiple sectors and disciplines will be ensured that critical components are integrated in the project. The direct economic impact of the project involves a high capital investment in the project, but it is feasible because it also includes multiple components that improve the local communities in the area. The
Manikant,
contribution of the project
can you turn on
team
your camera?
The direct economic impacts of the project involves a high capital investment in the project, but it feasible because it also includes multiple components that improve a local communities in the area. The contributions of the project team and other stakeholders are considered throughout the project to ensure everything is perfect. The selection of the independent private entity BNA to handle the entire project, including operations and maintenance, shows all parties want to leverage the best practices. Engagements and collaborations between stakeholders and crucial is extensively and comprehensively identifying requirements to ensure inclusivity throughout the brainstorming. All parties from the other sides of the border are in argument with the need for the better, efficient, faster, and modern equipments and the facilities that met current standards for the optimal efficiency. Finally, a focus of the project impacts by carefully carrying out an environmental impact assessment and integrating the sustainability development that so benefits the communities and citizens as much it does the government and the border authorities. And coming to the next slides, those are the references. And from these are the references.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, these are all the references from where we gathered all this information. Thank you.